It's described as the greatest ride on Earth. Surfers from all over the world are descending on the southwest of England this morning to ride the Severn Bore.
An exciting moment for us all now, but particularly John, who has been waiting for this. Look, John, it's happening. This is the bore we've been talking about this morning.
Cue Hawaii Five-0 music. This is Gloucestershire, the Severn Bore, which comes down the River Severn, predicted to be 8:15 this morning. It's the first time we've had a decent one in daylight for a few years. So the first time we've been able to see this live.
Also, we are expecting more waves later on this morning.
An even bigger one.
An even bigger one than that.
A 5-star one in about an hour's time. Look at that. Oh, they're falling. Oh, no. But they're quite a good turnout this morning.
Oh, watch out. There we go.
Even if the weather's not great and the camera has to be wiped.
Surfing in the rain, that's dedication.
It's the way we do it here, isn't it?
It's not quite California.
Carol's getting a wetsuit on, aren't you? Morning.
More or less. Now, surfers and kayakers have gathered on the banks of the River Severn to catch what has been described as the greatest ride on Earth as a tidal wave works its way up the estuary.
Grab your boards, everybody. This is the Severn Bore. It didn't quite live up to expectations, did it?
I don't know. It's OK.
What did one of the locals say? There was too much water in the river?
Yes.
We love that. But the
rain was too wet.
This is going to be a 5-star bore. Another chance in the next few minutes. And apparently it can reach up to 30 miles an hour, the speed there, and cause tides of up to 15 metres. So, Hawaii, take that.
You were very excited about that this morning.
Less excited now. But, you know, there's always another one. There's another one. They're like buses, 7 bores. There's another one coming in a minute.
There's 3 and then you wait ages for the next
another
one.
5 years.
It's not just the beaches of California, as we have been saying, that where you can go surfing. We can go to the River Severn over in Gloucester, where surfers and kayakers, as you can see, have been heading to the banks of the river to catch what's been described as the greatest ride on Earth.
Fee Lambden is, well, she's on dry land, but she's got pole position. Morning.
Good morning. I did have pole position. It literally has just gone past. It was this big whoosh. I think there were about 10, 12 surfers on it?
More.
Go on, Peter. You're the expert.
Yeah, there were about 30 or 40 to start with, but by the time it got here, a lot of them had come off, so there were about 10 going around the corner. They're still going.
And they're still, we can just see them peeling around the corner.
Yeah.
And it made this massive whoosh as it went past.
Yes,
and everyone,
it always does.
There's probably about 100 people on these banks, and everyone sort of gave a massive cheer. And, you know, it's a bit drizzly and it's a bit mucky.
It's all very exciting for everyone.
Very exciting. Yeah. Now, Peter, you're actually, you're trending this morning.
Am I?
You're trending because earlier we had a little clip of you and we had you up and our sort of graphics suggested that we were obviously talking about the bore, but people have thought that we were suggesting you were a bit of a bore. Can we just explain? You are the most unboring person. You started surfing, when you were 65?
Yeah.
You're now 75?
Yeah. And still going.
How do you feel about the fact you're trending?
I think I'm old enough and ugly enough not to take too much notice of it, to be perfectly honest.
Let's just quickly come over to Chris.
Yeah.
Chris, you have been working on this river since you were 16. Tell us, are you happy to tell us how old you are now?
I'm 80 in July.
80, wow.
Yeah.
What was it like seeing the bore this morning?
Well, you can imagine I've seen many bores in my lifetime. This was not one of the best. The wrong weather conditions, all this heavy rain was coming down while it was going through. The river's not in the right state because there's a bit too much water in it. So really and truly, it's not the best 5-star bore, it's got to be said. Having said that, I've spoken to people who haven't seen it before and they were thrilled. And by your face, Fiona, you're so thrilled by it. And that's the magic of it. It makes people happy and thrilled.
OK, we'll stay there. I just want to come and introduce you to 2 people who have come the other side of the... mustn't fall over. Travelled the other side of the world to be here. You're from America. You're from California.
Indeed, yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So tell us, I mean, how does this compare to what you're used to seeing?
Oh, I mean, obviously our waves don't last forever, like this one going along. So that was cool to see. You can just ride as long as you don't fall off. but you know, maybe the wave itself isn't as big as the nice crashing surf wave.
And I hear you think the weather might not be great, but you love how green it is.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm like, oh, even if I'm just here in this beautiful foggy green, but yeah, watching that wave go through, I suddenly think I need to take up surfing. We're in San Diego. It's great surfing, but...
Brilliant. Well, I love that. Can you believe it? They have to come all the way from California to Gloucester, and they have been converted to start surfing. Back to you.
That is brilliant. Well done, Fee.
I wonder what they're going to write on their postcards.
Yeah.
Back home from Gloucester.
Everybody surfing.
I also wonder if Peach is the second biggest bore in the world. Who's the first? Don't answer. Don't answer. It's
Didn't say anything.
8:51.